There once was a dream world in which familiar.
Oh, say, it's nearly time to bounce on off to Betty Bye.
Alright, welcome back, fellow gamers, to another edition of the Rascast. cyperrat here is always coming to you once more from Disney's Dreamlight Valley. I've made a few changes here and there since the last time we've been in.
I'm hungry. There must be some grub around here somewhere.
One of those changes originally was trying to get all 5 beehives, that's the 5th one, in one location. And for some reason, I have not been getting all 6 things of honey. So I had decided to forego that and focus on the 4. But once again, I was having some issues with getting the honey. So I decided to move 2 of them off by themselves. So, yeah. So right now we have this nice little area. So the general market stalls for everybody. Even though I don't buy tea that often anymore, here's the case. Unfortunately, Aladdin and Kristoff only have 3 items each, which you can only buy so many of. Kind of a shame. We still get quite a bit of flowers though from Beast, because you can still get the 10 flowers. You don't get only these ones though. As you notice, we're getting roses still, because of course Beast loves the roses. And for some reason, the flowers kind of came through the ground. I don't know how this happened. I love it. It looked cool. But this was not planned. I did not put those there, so it's kind of weird. These little flowers, they stick up off the ground ever so far. So when I put the path down, they just peered on through. I thought it was rather interesting. So, yeah, the only restaurant, or the only thing we don't have here is Tiana's. For some reason, they didn't make a version of her restaurant for this area. So she's the only one that's not going to have anything. Of course, we have the Wally Garden set up with a mixture of normal stuff and, of course, the new items. So we have the last 2 over here, by near Piglets, Again, because for some reason you can't put all 5 together. It's somehow, even with all the flowers I had, 'cause I had a lot of flowers sitting over there, it overwhelmed the system and everything shut down. And I couldn't get any of them to work anymore. So, yeah, I would be very careful with how many you put in one area. I've seen a couple people, YouTuber slash Twitch streamer, Zero, who's currently playing right now, actually, had just one of these with a huge square of flowers around it. I mean, he had literally packed every single flower in this neat little box row that the whole area was covered around it, and it was centered in the middle of, or around, like I said, the thing to try to maximize the most honey. Now, I don't know if that changes the time, because every time I come in here, I still see that it says it's 10 minutes. And the nearby flowers, everything is lit up. As long as everything is lit up, you're going to get the maximum amount of time and the maximum amount of honey. The soonest that you can. So I don't see why you need that many flowers, but hey, more power to them. Okay, so had the strangest thing happen to me this morning, and that was I had gotten a whole bunch of letters. Now, I had the standard ones telling me that the new Star Path open. I had one saying that I had a lost item, which I don't remember losing anything, but yeah, apparently we had a lost item. And there was one other one. About the Pixal Perfect. But then I had a whole bunch of letters. Which are they all gone now? Oh yeah, the grizzly bear cub, which is a charity item, which is supposed to be in the store that I haven't had to look at him yet, see how much he is. And he runs until the end of September 23rd, and it's going to come with the 80 moonstones when you buy the bear. Sorry, my sister was telling me that it's $3.99. She bought it earlier. So that's not bad. You get the bear cub and the moonstones. $4. Really good deal. I'll probably pick it up myself. And the proceeds all go to this Canadian wildlife preserve to help the grizzly bears. So it's a real good thing. It's a real, you're doing a good thing by buying it. So, why not? Then of course this is the other one. I had this Twitch drop event, which unfortunately I was trying to watch somebody earlier, but I didn't get the drop, and I was trying to watch somebody right now, but I had to leave the stream because I could only have so many streams up, and both myself and my nephew are playing, so I had to drop his stream. I hated doing that. I could probably pull it up on my phone and just mute my phone. This way I can try to get the, credit for that. But I had gotten a whole bunch of letters from Wreck-It Ralph. Most of them having to do with, like, after completing this quest, after completing that quest, whatever the situation was. But all of the things have to do with completing this quest or that quest, which I haven't done yet. So I was like, what the heck? yeah, there's a lost and found item. I got my thing for that, right? Top stars, yeah, this one just started. Grizzly bear. Oh yeah, we got the Frosted Heights and the Sunlit Plateau exhibition rooms now available to open up. So we're gonna go talk to Olaf at some point in time. And that seems to be it. It looks like they removed it. They must have realized the mistake. I didn't claim anything, just to be on the safe side. But it had all these gifts and rewards that he was giving me, and I didn't claim one of them because in case it was a mistake and I jumped back in and they had to remove those items. Sometimes those type of things, when they have to do something like that, it can screw up the save data, and it could have caused my whole system to crash. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not touching it. So anytime you have a situation like that where you're starting a brand new event and the person who you haven't gotten your rally yet is sending you mail, giving you gifts and stuff for helping them out, don't touch it. Be on the safe side. Don't touch things. Like I said, they have to go into the network, remove all the items, and that literally means they have to mess with your game.
I can see into
system.
the future, so I know you should come talk to me.
Merlin, shut up for a second, will you? You old coot. But yeah, anytime they have to do that, they have to mess with your actual game. That could end up screwing up the system and stuff because the server's going to say one thing, your game memory's going to say something else, and it causes a crash in the system. I used to have it a lot.
Oh, say, it's nearly time to bounce on off to Betty Bye.
When EA was still using the Origins launcher to launch their games, I would save the game, I'd close off, I'd come back next time to go play the game, and I was streaming like Mass Effect, and I literally had to call them nearly every single day, every time this happened. But like multiple times a week, calling them for the same problem because my game save didn't match the server save, and I would try to say, okay, let's use the server save, it wouldn't work. Okay, you know, and then I had to say to use the save on my computer, and that sometimes would put me back at a different time period than where I was left off, or vice versa. But there are times when it just wouldn't work altogether, and now I'm completely stuck. And bye, Mr. Berry. And so now I have to call them to fix the error because the system crashed. So yeah, be very, very careful with stuff like that. Just so you guys know.
There you are!
So, as you can see, Tigger's in the woods here. Now, this is the house that we get. It's not really a house, it's a display. Items, just whatever. So I have it there just for the fun of it. Because even though we do, who does have his house, it isn't the same house, it's the same design as the original Blue house from the cartoons and stuff. I have that there for that reference. And then of course we have Tigger's house is now over here, all set up with all of his chairs and all of his stuff. We got Christopher Robin's swing in this area as well, which I remember seeing Tigger sitting in one day. And yeah, this is something we can sit in as well. And you can take pictures from it if you want. It's too bad you can't swing though. It's just a seat, like any other swing.
I can see into the future, so I know you should come talk to me.
All right. Hush, hush.
Well, hello?
Okay. We did have I did have to have a conversation with Scrooge earlier that you guys had to miss out on. And it's really nothing new. It's just about the new system they have set up to introduce to you how to do group saves. So now we can do like a preset of items. So as long as you continually have those items, like you have like you constantly want to make a table and chairs in different areas, whatever. You can have it all set up, and as long as you have that table and those chairs, you can go to your preset and put it down and place those things anywhere, and everything that's on that preset will save, which is very, very nice. But I needed to have Scrooge with me because one of the tasks that we got for the new Star Path, of course, was to have McDuck hang out with you, and I couldn't do that until I talked to him about this new decoration thing. So, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal because it's minor, and I don't know if I'm gonna use it because I don't do preset stuff. I'm always changing everything, depends on the mood and what I want. If I'm gonna do like a table and chair set, like a dinner set, I change the table and the chairs depends on the aesthetic of the room, the atmosphere that I'm doing, the number of chairs I'm gonna need. It's always gonna change. So I don't have one single preset for something like that. I mean, it's a nice idea, and if you do like massive what have you, it might help you. But for me, I don't do anything in single groups like that. So, but yeah, Merlin has a quest. I forgot we were supposed to go over some of the new stuff. Oh shit, I don't know if I can get out of it now. Oh, okay, so this is something new now, so you get
That's the
villagers to help
stuff!
you pick. Okay, that's kind of cool. It does often expede things. Uh, It does often expede things, doesn't it? Now, I suggest you ask a villager you're particularly close with to help you collect something. Someone who enjoys mining might help you find gems. Isn't that kind of what we're doing now? The villager who loves gardening might help you bring you fare from their garden. Oh, okay. And a forager could, well, forage. You only need to ask, and I'm sure they will be happy to help you. And have what you need by the next day. Oh, okay.
Stupendous!
So basically, unlike the jobs that we're having now, the tasks we're doing now, because everybody who's considered a level 10 can be a best friend. You can sit there and say, okay, like Goofy loves fishing. I can say, Goofy, I need you to help me collect fish. So when he goes around and does his little fishing stuff, he's actually going to start collecting fish for the end of the day, or the next day. I can come talk to him, and collect whatever he has. Kind of like what I just did right now with Beast's Flower Shop. Or like when Moana has her fish thing. No. Bad kitty. You can literally, go up to them and collect items on a daily basis. And basically, you can literally have the whole village giving you, collecting fish for you, collecting gems for you, collecting, food items, whatever. that you probably wouldn't have to like, go out and go mining or foraging as much as you normally would to collect the items you need because you can just ask your villagers every single day what they need. That's kind of a cool concept. I like that one. Alright, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you helping. Okay, now, let's come back over here. I think we're gonna go inside, just so we're not being disturbed too much by the everyday. By the way, he is the last of my pets. Everybody is all completed but the orange hedgehog. He's almost at level 4, and once he's done, that is it. I collected all these little guys from here. It took me a while. The green one was the hardest because you had to be there in the morning, and half the time I jumped on it was afternoon. And I had to get on before noon to do it. I only had like one uh, feeding left in order to complete him, to grab him, and I kept jumping in late. Or I jump in early, totally forget, gonna go, oh shoot, what time is it? Nope, it's afternoon. Damn it. Every single time. So, okay, anyways, um, but yeah, brand new items, brand new stuff, always. That's how the store works. Right now, of course, we have this brand new uh, tropical set. This is absolutely beautiful. You got the balloons hanging out there. Everything is all colorful and like kind of the primary red, blue, yellow, or more of a pinkish whatever. But still, it does have those primary base colors. And then, of course, we have Daisy Store finally gets a color upgrade, which is very very nice. Which so means that if you are in if Daisy Shop is in the plaza, when you do the plaza change and you're changing Scrooges, you're changing Remy's and stuff, you can have Daisy Shop now there, and it'll match the aesthetic. In fact, I could probably move out. Well, actually, I don't know because I have Olaf's thing there. But like, if I still had Remy's house um, sitting up there, I could have moved it out, put daisies in instead, and that whole row would now match the aesthetic because it would all be the same colors, which is really really cool. Then of course we get the brand new teleporter, so the Valley Station. So when your friends come to visit, they'll uh, leave and exit, or come in or enter and exit through the brand new tropical portal, which is very beautiful. I like the look of it. We got the brand new wishing wells, which you can put all over your valley. This is not the one that goes in the center because we do have a centerpiece um, valley set up. This is like the individual wells that you have throughout your entire valley. If you just want to change up all of your valley wells for whatever reason, you can add the new tropical look to it. So, like, say in the plaza, you want to, kind of extend the look down there, you can put this down there, and it will work. So, then you have the beautiful little seashells. This is a path that you can make for yourself. So you can literally litter the ground with seashells, and that's going to be your path that you're going to walk on. Here is, of course, the Tropical Plaza entryway. So again, you can see the well. Everything is all colored in the same primary colors, and then they'll walk up to the castle. And we've already seen the castle. McScrooge's, of course. Again, all decked out in this beautiful color palette. And then, of course, Remy's shop again. And the same thing, you have the blue, yellow, pink all the way up. Uh, all the colors really, really nicely uh, set up. The flowers everywhere, nicely decorated. It's just such a beautiful area, beautiful setup. I really do like this setup. Um, I'm probably gonna pick it up at the first of the month. But yeah, there it is. 800 Moonstones. Beautiful set. Yes, Mr. Barry, you keep coming back over here, sir. Is there something you want particular, my babies? Hmm? Is there something particular you want? I don't know. Okay, so then of course you can buy each of the individual sets. Yes, baby, I know. I love you. You can buy each of the individual sets. Uh, Dang it, he's like pushing his butt against my head over here. Yeah, here in my mouth. So 350 for the castle set, 350 for the Plaza, McDuck's, and Remy's, and then the other stuff, which is gonna be Daisy's shop, and the other stuff that's gonna be 300 each. Then we're gonna have this. We're gonna have the Sorcerer's Apprentice items. So we're gonna have the Fantasia, or the Fantasia broom fixed. So we're gonna have the chair, and we're gonna have the broom, and the broom is actually a companion as well. So if you buy this one, um, see there he goes. He moves. He will walk around. I guess he picks up sticks, from what I've heard from Ciro's stream earlier. But yeah, I guess he picks up. He'll sweep up some sticks for you. So that's kind of cool. Interesting, a very different companion. I would love to have this one around with me. It'd just be fun to have this broom following you everywhere. That's just kind of cool. We're hoping for the Sorcerer's Apprentice coming soon. Now, we have a brand new set. This is the Main Street building bundle. Now, some of these stores I don't recognize. I know it's been a long time since I've been on Main Street at Disneyland, but as far as I know, the theater, because there's a little movie theater that in the area that you can look at all the old Mickey Mouse cartoons. They have like photographs and all kinds of stuff over there, and then there's a little theater that you can stand. You stand there and you can watch the Steamboat Willie and stuff. Just a lot of fun stuff. Um, Nothing too major, but the rest of the store items I don't recognize some of these. So I'm wondering this is Walt Disney World version of Main Street and not Disneyland, because I've only been to Disneyland. So I wouldn't know what the other ones look like. So, but yeah, we have the entire bundle. So that's what it looks like right there, all put together. And so that's a preset. And then you have, like I said, you have the cinema, you have the watch shop, you have the blue confectionery shop, you have this really tall confectionery shop, and that makes up all of the buildings. And you can either put them down separately in different areas, or you can put them in one big line, as you saw in the beginning, uh, in the preset mode, and just do the whole preset and set it all up that way and have all the buildings. Either way, if you're trying to make like a Disneyland area with all the rides and all the what have yous, this is definitely a must-have item. Along with the other shops and stuff that we have already for Disneyland. So definitely a must-have for sure. Um, I know I want to get it. Uh, I just don't know when I'll be able to, but definitely something I'm going to be looking into. So, um, 400 moon centers for all these buildings, and again, these are just like regular houses. They're not um, player homes, so that's kind of cool. Then of course we have the butterfly costume piglet dream style, which is really cute. He's dressed as a little butterfly, and Mr. Piglet looks very cute in this outfit. 750 for that one, of course. Then we have this. This is the glowing gifts. This is the Casita uh, glowing gift, which I imagine this is a floor item, kind of like the one we have that I got from Frozen that I have in front of my house. And you just place this on the ground, and it just spills out all the colors and stuff. I imagine this would be great for Isabella, because that's what I think when she does that, when you first see her um, in the movie, when Maribel is singing about the family Madrigal. Um, she comes out and she does that spin, and all the flowers and everything just kind of spreads out from underneath her. Just everything is kind of bursts out. You know, in this magical way, and that kind of what that reminds me of is that kind of that burst of color. And of course, we don't have Isabella in the game yet, so I'm hoping they do bring at least the sisters in, if they don't bring anybody else from the family, because it would be nice to have them um, in there, and maybe when we bring them in, we can like help Maribel and Isabella, reconnect again, help Louisa remember that she needs to relax, so that while she's here in the valley, she doesn't feel like she has to take on all the tasks and do everything by herself, because that's not why she's here. She's here to relax and have a good time and hang out with, make friends and hang out with friends, and just be a regular person for a change. You know, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I would love to have uh, Isabella and Louisa in the valley. So we'll have to see how that works out. And then the second one, of course, yeah, wrong place, is that little headpiece. It's a glowing headpiece, and for whatever reason, I don't know why this is here. It looks weird, but it's just these little sparkles that just goes around your head. So, kind of strange, but hey, if you like unusual things, there it is. Okay. Then of course we have the Aurora Borealis, which I already have. That's been brought back in. In fact, we have a new thing with that too. We're gonna go over that in a few minutes. Um, but there's a new feature added to the photo ops, so we can check out a few things. Also, there's one added for the in the building mode, so we gotta check out a few things there. The New Orleans gazebo, which of course again I already have. It's up by Tiana's house. Then of course the bayou decorations, which of course has to do with again uh, Tiana's palace, which is the fireflies are not showing up for some reason. Oh well, whatever. Then of course we have the dream style for Tiana, which is just her regular the outfit she saw herself in when she had the restaurant. The tool set again for Tiana. Hey, Mysterious, how's it going? You're thinking about starting over? Why? Oh, looks like we're getting ready to go into ad break soon. Dang it. Why? What's up? What's the situation, sir? Okay, but if you're so behind, then why start over? Because you'll be even more behind. You start over from the beginning, and all that progress you did just gets lost. You just keep punching away at it little by little. You'll get there eventually. It's nope. You just gotta take your time. It's no big deal. Which is funny too because I just saw this thing. Where was it? I think it was on YouTube. I don't remember the YouTube or TikTok or one of the two, but this woman was trying to sell. Was talking about this book that she was showing off, which was the Guide to Dreamlight Valley, or Dreamlight Valley, and I don't know how far in it goes. Oh, we went into ad break. Damn it. Okay, well, there's that. Yes, definitely the worst time for the ad break. Speaking of ad break, I might as well say if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, I forgot to mention you guys earlier. I do apologize. Please, I want to let you guys know I really do appreciate you. I'm sorry I forget sometimes. I get so excited when the new thing happens that I tend to forget what I'm doing and I break my uh, normal stride. But that does not mean that I don't appreciate you guys at all, uh, or that I think you guys aren't worth having as part of the channel. You guys are awesome, and I really do appreciate you guys stopping in, hanging out. After the fact, you guys are the absolute best. I hope to continue to see you guys uh, stop in more often. Hopefully, get some comments as well. Please subscribe if you are enjoying the channel over there on YouTube. And yeah, hit the bell notification so we know when everything gets posted live. Other than that, I believe Mysterious is back from the break. We can get back into the conversation. And we're back. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Alrighty. Anyways, like I said, what I was saying, she was showing this book that showed that was a guide to Dreamlight Valley, and I know it's not going to be completely 100% up to date because I'm sure that when it was printed out, it was at a certain point in time when they did it, but it's going to have like all the recipes for you already set up. So everything from Dreamlight Valley is going to be there for you. You won't have to sit there and figure out what it is. It's going to tell you um, what to feed the animals and when they're going to be available to find. Where you're going to find certain fish, where you're going to find certain flowers, where you're going to find whatever it is, the foliage items that you have to pick up like the mushrooms and whatever. It'll tell you where everything's at, where you're going to find the stuff. Um, it'll help you with quests if you're confused about a quest line or a specific mission. It will guide you through that. So yeah, if you're brand new to Dreamlight Valley and you've never played this before, this might be, and you really want some help with it. This might be a good get is to look into this guidebook for Disney Dreamlight Valley because there's so much going on in this game. This is definitely something that needs to be updated on a regular basis. However, I would also suggest, and quite frankly, I have this on my phone. Literally, I have the website uh, on my browser on my phone, so I can look it up on a regular basis. The Dreamlight Valley Wiki. Literally, just look up Dreamlight Valley Wiki, um, and that is the best place to go because unlike some of the other wikis, when the game stops updating for long periods of time, the person who's doing it just kind of stops and never goes back in and updates anything. This gets updated every time there's a new update. This gets updated. So when we got the Honeyglow Woods, it had the recipes all set up there. It didn't have the timetables yet for the hedgehogs because we didn't know what it was yet because you had to wait till you unlocked everything and find the hedgehogs to learn their schedule. Uh, so also because it was brand new at the time, you have to figure out what the schedule is when they show up. So, but yeah, they update that. They give you help you with clues and stuff, how to figure out this puzzle, that puzzle, where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do. It's very, very good. It's a great place to go if you need help with anything, even for the more experienced people. It's still a great reference tool to Disney Dreamlight Valley if you're having problems, if you're struggling. that is the place to go. And Mysterious, I would suggest the same thing to you. You should look it up right now while you're watching this. That is the place for you to be. If you have any questions or you need any information on anything, go there, check it out. It's very, very comprehensive. They do such a great job. I usually go there for my recipes, but again, like I said, if I have problems like trying to figure out um, some of the schedules of some of the animals, I will go there first and look to see if they have any information and find out what the scheduling is and what I need to do to feed them. In fact, I learned something very, very important from the Disney Dreamlight Valley Wiki, and that is that the animals have at least one or two favorite items, and then they have their liked items, kind of like what you might see in, say, um, in a damn, what's it called? Starter Valley. So if you give the animal a liked item, you'll only get so much like level from it. So it will take you longer. You have to feed him more often. If you're, in this case, it'd be like any fruits or vegetables. If you're just feeding it any fruits and vegetables, it's going to take longer to get him uh, to follow you, and you can collect him as a companion. Versus if you fed him directly honey, and I think it's the little pot thingies. I forget what it's called. I can't remember the name of the damn things, but it's one of the gardening items that we have in this area. So if you feed them one of the two of their favorite items, you can get the companion in three visits versus multiple if you're feeding them just any fruits and vegetables. So that was a good no, and I didn't realize that at the time because most places just said feed them this, feed them this, feed them this. So they were more comprehensive in what you could and could not feed the companions. So if you're stuck on something, if you're having issues with something, look there first. It'll probably be your best bet. Um, Something else too, if you are starting Dreamlight Valley and you do want to buy the other add-on DLC, I would suggest finishing off everything in Dreamlight Valley first until you roll the credits. And what I mean by that is that after the first year that we were in the valley, which was the early access year, and the first official launch year, we went through this entire story about the forgetting and the vines and all the what have yous and trying to figure things out. And then when we get to the conclusion, we figure out what's going on and basically we restore the castle back to its former glory and we get everything fixed, you roll credits. Now that doesn't mean that the new villagers aren't still there waiting for you, but the original storyline for Dreamlight Valley was completed. So now you can go to Eternity Isle and start working with that set over there because it literally leads you there. There's an end credit end credit scene after each of the time the credits roll, which leads you to the next section. So you go to Eternity Isle, you work over there, you deal with all the people in that section, you get that completely finished, you roll credits. End of that one, you see the figures of Hades and Maleficent, and that leads you now to the next area, and so on and so forth. So you want to do them in concession. Don't unlock all of it and try to do it all at once because that's going to be overwhelming. Work on one section at a time. You can work on all the additional villagers if you want whenever you need to, but make sure you've rolled credits on each of the individual valley areas before moving on to the next bundle. Because the next bundle is what's going to lead you into the next adventure. even like I said with this game, we had an end credit scene. In fact, Pooh was waiting for us because apparently I didn't realize this yesterday or last week that he had something to say at the end of the credits. So I still have a piece of story to complete before we can start with the Wreck-It Ralph stuff. So, anyways, but yeah, that's what's going on. So, okay, so let's get back to this here. Again, the Coco celebration. So we get the guitar, the banner, and all that stuff. We've seen it multiple times. Then, of course, we have the park stand bundle, which of course is the pretzel stand, the little bakery stand, and of course the balloons. I have this ages ago. When the plaza used to be my theme park, I had these all over the place. I still have them up in some areas, but they're not as prominent as they used to be. Then of course we still have the dream style for Goofy as the conductor, the train conductor, which is funny too because he became the train conductor for the Mickey's Runaway Railroad, uh, railway, Runaway Railway, um, which is a new uh, kind of like dark ride, yeah, in Disneyland and Walt Disney World in the Magic Kingdom. So you can actually go onto that, and it's the newer versions of the characters, not the classic uh, Disney style that we have here. But still, yeah, he's a train conductor for that as well. So kind of fits. Okay. Then we have the Beach Vibe, which of course was the wrap, um, the top, and the watch, and 10% off, 1080. I already have this one. I think this was part of the Moana Star Path. So yeah, I already own it. No big deal there. The Bermuda Merlin, which I bought ages ago because I wanted to have this one because I thought it was kind of cool. But you've already seen him running around in this outfit, so you guys know that one. I own that one. That's 20% off at 200 gold moonstones. Then once again we have the Neverland River, and this is the preset. This is all of it put together. Now you can do anything you want with it. You can make the river trail off to one side and go like down a long path to get to the waterfall, or you can just do the preset and leave it like this. But whatever you decide, you can choose or pick and choose how you want the preset to look and do it your own way. So yeah, there's the kind of like I said, the preset thing is going to be something new that Dreamlight Valley is going to be having a lot of in these game sets now. So then, of course, we have the Mickey T. These are the what they call the peekaboo Mickey because he sits in the pockets, and these pocket sweaters, uh, jumpers in the UK. Oh, so we have the red. We have the. It looks pink down here, but I think it's supposed to be more like a beige or like a light tan, and then the yellow. So something I never was interested in. I didn't think it was that great of an item. So like, it's okay. The confectionery, which again I mentioned, we have when you have the Main Street shop. This is part of one of the shops that you have there. So it's a very big building, but this is actually a house. So unlike the Main Street set that I showed you earlier, those are all decorations. This is actually a house. So bit of a difference. Then of course we have the Blooming Flower Shop, which again is another house style. If you want to have a different looking house, very gorgeous looking. But yeah, you have the flowers in the windows, all outside. You have the sandwich board right there, and the hanging flowers. Just everything looks really cool. I like it. Um, 300 right now for that one. Of course, we have the park clock set, and these are in like various colors and styles depend on where they were set up. So, like, I believe this one was in the main plaza at Disneyland because it needs to be where everyone can see it, see the time from anywhere. It might also be in the front entrance area, and then some of these other ones are going to depend on where they sit in conjunction to the park section they're in. So I imagine like this one and this one is probably going to be either like in Fantasyland or in Frontierland, where I believe this one would be more set up in say like Tomorrowland. I don't know. I don't remember seeing these clocks. I never really paid attention to the look of the clocks. But there you have it. You have a clock set 1200 moonstones. Um, Again, a lot of these are returning items. You have the Monsters Inc. Scare Force set here with the jackets, and of course, then you have the watch, which is that's like a Woody watch. And I'm not sure where this is supposed to be from, the brown military jacket, but it's definitely from something from one of the Pixar movies. Then, of course, we have the Moroccan Pavilion Fountain, which is kind of a simple one. It doesn't really spray up too much. It just fills up the base bowl, which drips down the base into the water below. Now, I believe this was also used in the Aladdin set. You had to actually make the water flow at one point in time, so it's down there. 1750 for that if you want that one. We're back to the Alpine Chicken Coop, which is just a furniture item. You just place it wherever you want it. There's no chickens. It would be nice if there was actually chickens in the coop, popping around, and maybe get eggs from. But yeah, no, it's just a chicken coop that you can put in your valley somewhere. It does match the aesthetic of the last area we got because it has that kind of a rustic um, Scandinavian feel. So if you want to put that up someplace, you know, more power to you. 1200 moonstones for that. And now we get back to the cozy vibe set. Why isn't it bringing up the? Oh, there it is. So yeah, we go back to the companion set, the dream styles, the signature set, the star path, which we're going to look at very soon, which are taken care of. The latest expansions, and then here's the charity item, and you come over here and you see the thing, $3.99 again, 800 moonstones, and you get that, and you get the beautiful brown bear cub, absolutely gorgeous. I'm probably going to pick this up later. You'll probably see me with my bear behind later. Come on, moonstones. Okay, so now we're going to come over here because once again we have another brand new moonstone pack. As always, this is the seasonal giant moonstone pack. It's going to come with extra moonstones, and it's going to come with the two outfits. So we're going to look into this right now. So we have 850 moonstones for the $30. You're going to have the beautiful kind of like almost like stained glass window wings. We've seen these wings before. We have them in two different styles. So this is just another colored version of that. We're gonna have this really I love this dress, dude. It's a very beautiful emerald firefly dress is what they call this. But I like how the bottom of the dress looks like wings, the yellow portion, but the outer portion looks like leaves. And then of course you have that almost stained glass style for the top and the shoulders. Absolutely gorgeous looking. Then we have the male version, which is a little more classic. It's a little more upscale dress, but again, it still has that gold backing over there, like the wings of a butterfly, or whatever, and those beautiful stained glass shoulders. Definitely something that's very very nice. I like this set. And then we have the dress, the shoes that go along with the dress. Again, same thing, that butterfly wing and the stained glass looking what have yous. So gorgeous set there, and that's everything. So you literally are getting um, a two-piece set for the dress, uh, the single one piece for the men, the wings, and the moonstones, all for the $30. Very nice. Then of course we come over here to the $55 bundle, which is again is going to get you a whole bunch of moonstones. And the big difference here, of course, is not only do you have uh, the 16.5K moonstones, you're going to have the dress, you're going to have the outfit, you're going to have the wings, you're going to have the shoes. But the big difference here is that you are going to have this brand new uh, Firefly Garden Cottage. So this is going to be a brand new house you're going to have. You have the uh, wings, kind of like a windmill on top. Again, I got beautiful stained glass window looking like what have yous all over the place. The decorations, the accents in green and gold, the staircase that goes up to the top. You have the double doors there. It's just started raining. Nice. And I mean it's a beautiful house. Out of all the houses I've seen uh, bundled with the set, I think this is one of the better ones. This is absolutely gorgeous. I like this one a lot. I would have to actually consider buying this one just because I just love how this looks. Because I would like to have the dress and the outfit anyways. But yeah, this house is absolutely beautiful. I like the way this one looks. But that's it. That's everything in the store. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to check out the City Pop Star Pass. Now, this is going to be a lot of fun because earlier today, Oscar's Cozy Corner did a live stream. Uh, you can go watch the actual VOD of just the sequence he did, but he did a sneak peek of all the upcoming items, and to hit along with this Star Pass, we're gonna have some really cool. Okay, we're already indoors, thank goodness. We're gonna have some really cool items coming that they haven't shown. We're not gonna see here yet, and basically we are going to have a Dream Styles for your character to wear. We're gonna have the Hannah Montana outfit. We're gonna have two versions of the Lily, not Lily, sorry, Lizzie McGuire, um, what dreams are made of, movie outfits, and we're gonna have another pop style assembly that's inspired by Taylor Swift herself, who apparently is in the current um, Hannah Montana 25th anniversary movie that's I don't know if it's out or coming out, whatever, but she's supposed to be in it, and so the outfit that we see is inspired by what she is wearing. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of really cool dress items for women. If you have a female character that you're playing, um, and like usually games like this track a lot of women, so a lot of women like to make themselves, so they can actually make themselves look like one of these wonderful characters, or one of these actresses, or again Miss Swift. So definitely going to be a big one for Swifties. That's for damn sure. I You could see it right now. So right now we have two things going on. We have the Candy Road that I have to make. I have to cook the candies, and I have to make the the path, and of course I already talked to Vanellope, so that one's done. I started working on some of these already. As you can see, I already have 160 because, of course, I started off with the main pathing, so I can get all the stuff right off the bat. So we get 100 something right from the get-go. Let's look at the rewards first. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna have the Ralph in the tuxedo. Ah, go back up. We're gonna have the backpack. I didn't mean to grab that. And you can see right there, there's a turning red fox on the backpack. We're gonna have the record screen. This is gonna be a photo frame, and this is supposed to be like from when Ralph and Tuxedo. Yes, I know. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah. I wasn't expecting the Taylor Swift or the Hannah Montana costumes, which are coming soon. But yeah, when the movie Ralph Breaks the Internet, when he has to do all the recording of himself doing crazy stunts and stuff to make money. So yeah, there's that. We have the Fun Bun plush. Now this is inspired from the game that they broke when they went in there and they were feeding the bunny the pancakes, and he got really big and fat and blew up. It scared the little girl. The controller, which you see on the side right there, that's another motif. The Moonstone pack, which we're going to buy right now. I said I did not mean to buy that backpack. I probably would have bought the Ralph instead right off the bat. But now that I bought the Moonstones, I can't do that. So we'll go ahead and get the bunny, and that will open up number 2. And so number 2, we're going to have this crane machine. It seems to work, but I don't know if you can actually, if you actually play it or not. It just moves around. Then we're going to have this listening station, so you can go in here and you can listen to music or not. Neon CD demo player, just like you'd see in most record stores. That's kind of cool. Then, of course, you have this DJ booth. So that's kind of neat. You can put this out someplace in your valley. A little recording booth. We have this neon sign, which for some reason it's on the floor instead of up in the air, but whatever. I thought this was going to be like another motif, but apparently this is something you can put out on the ground. Maybe like if you do like the, because I think they're going to do another stage show type event, so where you can take pictures of everybody on the stage. I already have my stage set up, so I can always add and change things and add a few things to what have you. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. I hope you guys had a good night, good day. Thank you for being here. So that's something new. Then of course we're gonna have this what they call the town, the Four Town Jesse jersey, which you have to forgive my ignorance. I have no idea who that is. Then we're gonna have the Valley Tram. We got some more face makeup. So you have the pop star makeup. We're gonna have another section of lights. This one looks like it's gonna be red. Yeah, red, pink, and yellow. More moonstones, of course. Then we're gonna have the jeans to go along with the top. Is the Yes visor. A really weird name for that. Okay. Then we're gonna have the Dream Style bus stop. That's brand new. Oh, we just went in the ad break. Hate when we go into ad break. Kind of messes everything. well, these things do happen. Alright, kind of bummed Cyril signed off. Oh well. Um, these things do happen. Oh, cool. I've already got this thing though. It should be in the mail soon. We can check it out in a moment. Okay. Anyways, so the San Francisco Square Archway, and of course this is from Big Hero 6. More moonstones, of course. Then we have the pink racing sports jacket, the pink Y2K top, and of course the baggy Y2K pants. Probably that all goes as a set. Looks like we have these platform sneakers, which goes along with that outfit also. Then we have this motif, which is the first time we're actually getting a motif of the ticket items that we're supposed to be collecting. So that's kind of fun. And of course, more moonstones. We go into level 6, and now we have this calico cat, which is a nice little companion, very cute. We have the San Francisco food stall. So again, if you want to kind of do a kind of Big Hero 6 theme, you can set up there, and that goes along with these things too. The neon koi lanterns, which apparently changes color, so you can decide what color you want them to be. That's kind of cool. I remember seeing these, well, not in the movie, but I remember it more from the Kingdom Hearts game. Because when you play the San Francisco section, you have to use the fans to launch yourself across the map sometimes to help you get from point A to point B, because some of the areas are very high up. Okay, then we have the Honey Lemon gaming desk and the Honey Lemon gaming chair to go along with it. That's kind of cool. And I think that's that one girl that has the big sticky ball thingies that she throws out. More moonstones, of course. Now comes the fun part. We're now in the bonus rewards area, and we're gonna have. This is gonna be the same thing. Normally they give you the first outfit in the regular path, and you gotta collect this alternate outfit in the collection tab. But this time they're both together. So we have this black kitty costume dress with the ears, and then we have the pink costume, same thing. Dress and ears in the pink right here in the bonus tab. So that's kind of fun. We got looks like two new houses. We have the Dreamlight corner store. So that's kind of cool. We have the Dreamlight City Apartments. Those go along together very, very nicely. I might have to move Mike and Sully's house to put these up. I think these would be great in that corner section over there. And then, of course, the final moonstones. And then we have, of course, the yeah, I know. I don't want bunny. Oh, I can't put him in the chair? Hold on, put him in the chair. Now we have the vault rewards, of course. And this looks like it's going to be the platform grade that we already have a version of. Probably going to be a different color, but the same basic principle. And it looks like we stopped though. Collecting claim. Okay, so we have 2 more rewards in the routine path before we can get this one. Then this one is a mystery item, comes up in 6 days, 13 days, 20 days, 27, you know, all the way around, same thing. These are all vaulted items. They're going to be basically alternate versions of items we already have. So these are going to be like different colors or slightly different styles of an item we already have in the valley. But like for those people who wasn't able to collect them the first time, like if you weren't here when we had the Rockstar bit going on and you weren't able to get any of that any of those items, here's your chance to be able to collect some of them because they're going to be a different version of that style. Okay, now we have something else over here. We have the new Summer Sizzle. This will start in October or August 5th. They had to change the date on this one, so I remember reading about this. It runs into the 19th or 18th. It's going to be a short period of time. You're going to be doing daily quests for Goofy, Remy, and Ursula, of course. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the one that has to do with the marshmallows also. So, we have 3 quests that have to be completed. They haven't listed what it is yet. We'll find out in 6 days. And then we'll find out what all these are. Looks like a couple of picnic baskets. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be getting a dock set. Lake, or you can do it like on your beach, Dazzle Beach, wherever. But yeah, we're gonna be able to make our own docks. Put these dock sets out, and make a whole path and whatever for it. So that's kind of cool. That's gonna be something different. Got the backpack. I can see that. Got a new grill. I'm not sure what that running top thing is. Whatever. A new crafting station. Oh, another vintage cooler. We already have one like that. I'm sure it's going to be an alternate version. There's going to be an alternate version of this right here, which holds a lot of stuff. Okay, so now we're going to come over here. We're going to collect my candy, and that is going to complete this routine. And now we have to do the 50 road. I think he just wants a regular road. It says Sugar Cookie Road. Okay, we want to need more. So, if I come over here, yep. Okay, we need 2 candies. And I need 2 more. So I need 3 candies. Okay. Easy peasy. There we go. Done and done. And now we can open this up. I always have to make a production of this thing. Okay, not what I was expecting. That's kind of cool though. We got the vanity cabinet. I have a piglet set up already, but I need to put it in the piglet area. Okay. I know why I went to craft the rest of it, but whatever. Okay. Now. 10th floor. Yes. Okay. And there we go. You can tell the piglet area because the bottom and top have a trim that's pink versus the Winnie the Pooh one, which doesn't have any trim whatsoever. It's just like this one, it's just straight matte. And I only bought the 2 rooms, so there's nothing over here to block off the fireworks. So I put a lot of the Tigger stuff over in the middle section. He doesn't have a bed though, and the Winnie Pooh stuff's over here. This was actually part of Tigger also, but Ed decided I need to collect more furniture items. So, alright, let's get moving. Rain, rain. That means my flower's gonna stay for all rain to go. Again, weird how some of these things work. Okay, so now we're supposed to finish it because I gotta get the thing, but we're gonna do the epilogue first. So let's go find Mr. Pooh. Ah, he's apparently over at Heroes. So of course, Moana's thing is over here, so we can get all the fish and stuff in that area. There you are, silly old bear.
Oh, bother. I'm not quite sure what to do.
Yes, sir. Okay, so let's start the epilogue. See you next summer. What a happy journey for our little boat. I hope it finds a very nice place to land. Neat. If this is the last chapter, Sammy, could we go back to the beginning and do it again? Hey, it's so fair. We don't need to do it all again. We can do many new things now, all of us together. But if there's ever comes a time when we can't be together, you keep us in your hearts, won't you? And we'll keep you in ours. I won't forget any of you again. Or how curiosity helped me face things I didn't understand. And I definitely won't forget that. Sometimes nothing is more important. It's the most important thing to do of all. Doing nothing often leads to a very best thing sometimes.
I knew you could do it.
Okay, so there we go. So that is the end of that story. Now, that's rough. For sure. Thanks for joining. I'm getting all soaking wet over here. But what else is new?
Oh, say, it's nearly time to bounce on off to Betty Bye.
Okay. Okay, so that's something else. Alright, so we gotta go talk to our other self. So, I believe... should be back in the valley, so let's head back to the farm. And find our alternate self. Right now I have these two houses up here. The one for the monsters and the one for me, but... oh god, it's getting worse. I can get rid of those. And put those other two homes over there. Very dark, very gloomy. Ah. There he is. Now, we have a new thing where we can fast travel to people now. As long as they're level 10, you can fast travel to anybody on the map. Oh, Stitch, he's in the table.
I'm happy to see you.
I wish he would sit down. But for some reason, your alternate self will sit and stands. Usually they stand at the table over there, that's their chairs. but for some reason you sit down at these tables and it won't actually sit down. Continue. Okay. You okay, Sammy? I'm not sure. I saw something on the bridge in Green Castle. So I need to get a closer look.
Back to my solitude.
Okay, that's it. I thought maybe he was gonna be the one that created the whole thing. But whatever. Remember, always use the triangle so you go back to the exact item that you made, so you won't have to scroll down and try to remember which one you did or did not do. This is specifically helpful when you're doing gifts for people. This way you don't have to hunt everything down every single time.
How?
Hi, Stitch. So now they have little yellow hearts.
Hello.
When you give them special stuff,
Thank you.
talk
This
to
isn't
them,
just for small talk, is it? I'm bad at that.
play the scattercoin, whatever. It will up that level, and that means that when you assign them a task, they will be more receptive to giving certain items.
Goodbye.
Hi. Oh,
Oh, she really liked that.
we'll talk more soon, okay?
How interesting. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh, get out of my way, you.
Hey, you're here.
Oh, yeah, see? It's best friend hangout time, so she'll give you extra stuff. And then you can assign her what have you. So if I want to find a specific item, I can have her look for something in particular. Interesting. The only thing I wish they don't have... Oh, there they are. So they have alternate versions of stuff everywhere. The only thing they don't have, which I wish they would allow me to pick, which is kind of upsetting, would be the onyx. Because onyx is the hardest item to find, because it comes up from any node, anywhere, at any time. They're a little bit more rarer to find than some of your standard items. So it can't be more difficult trying to collect those. So being able to have the villager be able to find that for you, and you'd be able to collect for them on a regular basis, would be so much easier. But yeah, it's not an option. And like I said, I've seen the onyx in Kristoff's store, and you'd be lucky if you can collect one of them from him. Like where some of the others you can get 5 or 10, that one you can only buy one, which sucks because that's the one item I need the most. Alright, well, then I'm gonna have her pick up these.
Oh.
Right, see you tomorrow.
Ooh, thanks.
Okay, so let's go investigate this floor. Maybe we can talk to him about something else afterwards. Oh, it's not raining. Nice. I love this place at night. It is so gorgeous here. Now that I have everything all set up. The mansion in the background, all the fireflies everywhere. This is just such a beautiful area. Before it was kind of dreary. It didn't really have much, much character, but this has such character now. There's so much to this area. You got the glowing lily pads there all over the place. We got butterflies flying. Fireflies twinkling in the night. It's just so beautiful. It's such a great area. I'm very, very happy with how this one came out. And I'm glad the lights are working too, because usually the lights don't work. Looks like they fixed that problem. Yeah, I was thinking that the reason why it wasn't working having to do with so many items out on the floor that maybe the system couldn't pick up on everything, and so trying to activate certain things just weren't happening. I had to run around and activate everything on my own. Now it looks like all the lights are working. Looks like everything's up and running. Let me see over here. Oh yeah, that lampshade is on. Cool. That one's on. Oh yeah, those ones are on there too. Awesome. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. We had a star path which gave you this rocker set. You had an outfit that you got, which was this. Oh wait. You had like this leather jacket or this. Kind of like that sleeveless one right there, but it was a different color. We had the Shanks outfit also. I think it was this one. I don't remember. We had this one right here, the Punk Princess. We had a whole outfit for that. You had pants, you had shoes, a whole bunch of stuff, and then you come over here, you use your camera, you interact, and basically the stage will be filled with you and a bunch of friends, or other villagers. My only thing is that you couldn't turn the lights at the time to actually face the stage correctly. I don't know if you can do it now, because they did change a few things around. Let me see. I'm gonna bring you up here to the front end. And there. Now we're gonna grab you. I need two more. There we go. That's much better. That's how it should look. Yeah, kind of the same one as the new one, the one we just saw, the one that's in the thing. So, same basic principle. So now, like I said, if I was to come up here in the camera and take a picture, you're going to have all these things looking at you. Why isn't the water running? Oh, that's right. I took them out. Oh, that's right. I was going to use this. I was going to do like this indoor... set piece thingy, because we had to do it for this one thing with one of the dream snaps, and I had this concept idea of trying to create this really cool, like, I wanted to do like an underwater theme. I was going to use the Ariel house theme that I have, dress up in the costume, and I was going to have the water behind me spraying upward, kind of give you that elemental what have you. And it's an outdoor piece only, so I couldn't use it. So I was very, very bummed about that one. Like, shoot. Because I really wanted that one. So, the night show, that's what it was called. So, yeah, so you have these illuminated floors. You have this turntable, which is... What, you have to put it on another table. It's stupid. You have the background right there, and then you have these water sequencers, and I had a bunch of these here. Actually, I don't need this one. I'll save it for somebody else. So yeah, so if you come over here, take a picture. Activate. Now, you got the fire and the waterfall, and all the fireworks going off at the same time. Is that cool looking? I thought that was a great idea for special effects. The problem is I had to start everything first, and then run over here with the camera, take the picture, and try to see if I can get everything while everything was shooting off. Now you can do it yourself. You don't have to worry about it, which is kind of cool. So I'm just going to see what other stuff they have that's going to be part of this new Pop Rock, or Pop City. And I'm just going to add whatever touches I can to this one, and just continue this story. So, okay, anyways. Let's go check out
Remember,
that.
time is money.
Yes, sir. Weak beeps, huh? Forget 10. Oh, forgotten. Did you say something about forgotten? Tire beep McDuck. Okay.
We must all follow our own.
Yes, ma'am. Starheart, there you are.
Talking to you isn't so bad.
Hey, Starheart. Did you see that glitchy arcade machine on the bridge to Grand Castle? It said your name. What? It mentioned you and McDuck. After that, it disappeared. Sounds weird. Maybe you should check out McDuck's store and see if he knows something. Oh
You're
yeah.
a good listener.
Well, thank you. I hope to be. Hey, buddy. Whoa! Level 4 now. Cool. Okay, we have pie. buy Miss American Pie? Okay. Alright,
I can't wait for my date with Mickey later.
oh, there it is. Okay. Got the root beer, got the pie. More root beer.
Night out on the plaza, anyone?
More root beer. Oh, sure. Daisy, after I'm done figuring this out here. Okay, so listen to the machine over here. Talk to this again. Root beer. Okay, so hand them the pie and the root beer. Why am I giving a vending machine pie and root beer? I don't know, but thanks. I just
Hey, I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
okay. Shadowheart. That was weird. That was weird. Where did it go? And what does it mean? Pie and root beer. I don't remember any game like that. I do. It means maybe I do. Never mind. Forgot to say anything. You okay? You said something? Yeah, I want to.
Big Bong would have liked it here.
That's just my face, right? Okay. Let's search the valley for that arcade, for that arcade machine. We should look for more of these weird cables to show us the way.
Time to make some money.
Yeah, Big Bong probably would have liked it here too, wouldn't he? It's a shame he's gone.
What's the matter? You never seen a satyr before?
Ask him for help. I will in a moment. Yeah, that's one of the things I was talking about. Stop contaminating these things. Yeah, I haven't cleaned up much recently. Ain't look funny where the weird arcade machine went? Look, I saw some of the cables got lands figures. Alright, I'll search there. Good luck. Or whatever. Gee, You're such a helpful, cheerful person.
Midnight is near. Hurry home, my dear.
There we go, well, I'm not gonna turn into a pumpkin. It's a long thing. I made a few changes up here as well. Although I kept the Haunted Mansion and some of the Halloween stuff here, I moved Jack and Sally and some of the stuff from that area out of here and over to a new area, which I think would suit them much better. Ah!
When midnight is near, hurry home, my dear.
What are you doing here, woman? And once again, I am not Cinderella. I am not gonna turn into a pumpkin. Wait! You okay? Is someone out there? Penelope, is that you? Oh my god. Penelope? Was that who I think it was? I think we're thinking the same thing. Old game, root beer. Yeah, maybe. You might get a friend back, but you're not excited. Why? Everyone in the valley might not be as happy to see me. That may not be as happy to see me. When I see me are to see you. The way they wrote that it's breaking my brain. Are they are to see you? That doesn't make any sense to me. It should, to me, it should say that everyone in the village may not be as happy to see me as they are to see you. Look, sorry. I'm trying to cut back on the drama. Let's just try to find the arcade machine again. Okay? If this is who we're thinking it is, we should check Penelope's house. Good call. Good call. I keep hoping they're going to use this portal for more items. Or for more things, but we rarely go here. Actually, we haven't gone here since the original. Now, once again, I have moved Penelope's house. So, the Storybook Vale and the Bind is where I moved Jack and Sally and a lot of the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, because I thought that it would look better over there, because it's already kind of a Halloweenish theme, because of the fall look. Problem was that when I moved the trees, I noticed something weird, and that is the tree to Halloween Town is missing, and I can't find it anywhere. When I had gone through the valley, I had them all stacked right here, all nice and neat. I picked every single one of them up and I moved to the thing, but now I'm missing Jack's our Halloween Town tree. I know it was originally here, but again, it's not here. Yeah, it's so kind of bizarre-ish. It's very weird. If you gotta go look for it too, it's not there. I looked in decor, I looked in plants and vegetation, I looked in the standard tree section. I even pulled up everything related to Nightmare Before Christmas and could not locate it. If it's here, I have no idea where it is. It's like this I pulled up from there too, was out there somewhere, and they're gone. I can pull that back up, but the tree's gone. Yeah, it's just the weirdest thing that I cannot find this tree anymore. Oh well. I put up the rest of the trees. I did the best I could. It's just the strangest thing.
So many dreams come true.
I don't know why it's like that. Okay. So, as far as Penelope though, I put her like I said, in the new expansion area in Wishing Way. She's just below the section of houses that have up on top, but right before the entrance to the shopping area. Oh wait, wrong one. Right? Yeah. I'll go down this way. And here we go. I'm gonna have to move some of these trees again because they're in the way. Constantly bump into them. Oh, there we are. You get out of my way.
Hey there!
Puppy! Hey there, chums. Is this weird? Pixal Perfect Junior arcade cabinet. Oh, is this weird Pixal Felix Jr. cabinet either one of yours?
Uh-huh.
It just popped up in my house out of nowhere. Pretty weird, huh? We've been chasing around the valley. How do you chase a machine? Yeah. Know what? Never mind. Not a mission critical problem. What have you tried to do to get this thing working? It's been glitching around the valley, so we fed it root beer and pie.
Woo!
Root beer and pie? Wait! My best friend Ralph loves those. Maybe we should leave it alone, Sam. Seems like a lost cause. Give up now? No way! The machine isn't on. But we don't know if it's broken. Have you tried giving it a little boop? Mr. Lupich used to do that with the old machines in the arcade. Worked like a charm almost every time.
See ya!
Let me get over to it first. Okay, didn't give me anything. Oh? Well.
Thanks for stopping by!
Penelope, is that you?
Oh!
Buddy? You're really here. I knew it was you.
Uh-huh.
Are you standing in that freakishly weird pose? As T-posing. I'm stuck. I can't move. Where have you been all this time? The internet. I think probably a long time ago when stuff started getting weird around the valley, I went to find Penelope to be sure she was safe. Huh. But then I think someone banished me. It's a little fuzzy. How do we unstick you? I don't know, but we gotta do something.
Yeah!
Don't worry, Ralph. We're gonna get you out of there. Right, Sammy?
Oh.
What should we do? We can talk to Merlin. He knows a lot of stuff about magic. Sure. But not much about video games. Got another idea? Got another idea? Because I really don't want to stay stuck like this. We need something extra to stabilize him here. Or whatever. Maybe. It probably won't work. Well, he does like to eat. How about we cook him something special? But first, a selfie. Oh, pal. This T-pose thing is hilarious.
Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Okay, hard to get everybody in the pose. always have to do that like that. Because I can't get them all in. Okay, so I gotta make some hero cookies. I don't have... Okay, no, she don't have a organization in her house, so... I have to go find one. Where? Shouldn't be too much of a... Oh, shouldn't be too much of a problem because there should be one right up here. The one house? Okay, yeah, three houses. That's a different game. Sorry. Okay. Where'd my up go? Oh, she's glitching out right
Hello!
now. Ta-da! One super special cookie for my hero and best buddy in the whole wide world.
Huh?
I still can't move. Why can't I move? Help! I can't do Ralph's voice for I apologize. Some characters I just can't do. Come even close to trying to do. What? This isn't funny anymore. Friends aren't supposed to win. Friends are supposed to win. Take a deep breath. We'll think of something. Ralph, I'm so sorry. You went to find me. This is my fault. It's not your fault, Penelope. It's mine. A long time ago, Ralph tried to convince me I was good deep down. I used dark magic to banish him. Ah, okay. That's why he's upset. Okay. Figures. Is that why you've been acting weird this whole time? I've been afraid that if Ralph saw me again, he would remember what I did. He'll never forgive me. I remember you now. You were just a scared kid. Of course, I forgive you. What? You made a mistake. I make them all the time. I forgive you, I promise. This is so sweet. Thank you. I never forgot you, Ralph. That's why I kept this video token all these years. Token? That's it, Sammy. Put that in the machine.
Okay, go on. Get out of here, old chum.
That's not right either. Okay, so I gotta put his house down now. Now, normally I would put his house, oh my god, these candy canes are driving me nuts. I put them up here, I thought this would be a great idea. Some great idea. Now, as I was saying, normally, I would put, Ralph's house, somewhere in the valley, but I think we're gonna place it over here. Pathway. Which pathway should we use? Oh, by the way, this is what I was talking about. This is a new thing they have. It's called Special. You can place like things like the Aurora Borealis wherever it is you want to place it, and it will show up in the thing. And there's also a special for it as well, where you can use it in the dream snaps. So when you take pictures, it will allow you to put special items down. I'm gonna have to move that because I didn't want that there. Dang it. I kinda wish we had like a red brick. But this is the closest we have. I don't have enough of it. Nope, okay. Now you're probably asking yourself, Rat, why are you going all this hassle to put this path down? A path which you're probably not going to really matter too much that it's here. And I'll tell you the same thing I tell everybody. It's the way I roll. I did the same thing when I was playing Animal Crossing. Every house had to have a pathway or a... Oops. This is going to be a lot bigger than planned. Okay. Okay. Let's build a sucker, see if I can make the path afterwards.
Sheesh! This place is bonkers!
Good day to you.
Oi! I heard about poor routes. Predicament? Stuck, is he? Well, let's see if we can help. The muscular fella. Okay, let's build his house. Aye, I can build it. That's a weird little joke. Instead of rackets. Ouch, never mind.
I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
Woohoo!
Oh goodness. I'm right there on top of him.
I could use a little help here.
Okay, I did not know Mr. Riley's voice. I'm here. I'm really here.
Woo!
You did it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very glad that worked. Nice to have you back, Ralph. Well, it's nice to be back. Thanks, Sammy. Thank you, what are you gonna, what are you going by these days? Shadowheart. Nice to meet you again, Shadowheart.
Woo!
Introduction's over. Good. Come on, Ralph. We gotta go see all the cool stuff Sammy has done with this place. Right behind you, kid. Say, Sammy, you ought to keep the Fix It Felix Jr. game as a souvenir. Thanks. Remind me that friendship always wins. Always wins.
We should do this way more often.
Now. Flip on over here. Yes, Merlin, I know about that. Thank you. Okay, I want to fix the rest of this house over here. And, it's getting late. So what I think we're gonna do, in games. You're seriously joking me. Okay, can I move it? There. Now. What is here that is not allowing me to put the thing down? That is odd. Weird. Okay, most of the house should cover up the rest of the ground. Not ready yet, no. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh wait, okay. No, went over. That's better. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to make some more to cover up this back of this because that's gonna be a pain. You know what? I wasn't planning on that. I was planning on the house covering up most of the section, but the problem is that the house only goes back so far and it still leaves a good portion exposed. There we go. That covers up the ball patch now. And we should know there's a hole underneath the foundation. Awesome. Alright, so. Why am I doing What does this mean? There's a house. Alright. So we need the citrine, we need the tanzanite? Oh no. Tourmaline, whatever it's called, and the onyx. For plants, you're gonna need all the various plants in this area, and then we're gonna need all the fruits. Interesting. Okay. Fruits and veggies. Alright. Or at least unlock everything. More of them. I wanted to use diamonds. After all, Forgotten Realm is the only place you can get diamonds. Let us return. Okay, I know we're looking at one of these. Oh, sorry guys. Paying attention to something else. Okay, okay, I just gotta remember which flowers is which. We need these for some reason. Oh, you know why? I think I know why now. I have roses in my Frosted Heights, and it's probably picking that up, thinking it's a natural occurrence, and it's not. But it doesn't know that yet, so it's going to show up. That's everything, right? Yes. Okay, flowers are done. We can do gems afterwards. So we need cherries, we need zucchini, vanilla, soy, cocoa beans, and chili peppers. Wait a minute. I think it's one of the items I need two of. Keep forgetting what I need. Frosted Heights needs cherries. Yeah, they both need cherries. Okay, that's what I thought. I think they share the same plant in that case. The only difference is I'm gonna need cucumbers, asparagus, and uh, um, eggplants. Wait a minute. Oh, gooseberries. Okay. These are both raspberries. That's what I thought. These are all strawberries. Come on, I got no gooseberries? Oh, they're over here. I didn't see them. Okay, I still need the soy, the zucchini, and the vanilla. I think that's everything from here, right? Was it the basil? Mint. I'm getting a little too tired now. I can't. I'm having a hard time thinking straight and coping with everything. So we are going to call it here, guys. Thank you so much for being here, being part of the show. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you so very, very much. Make sure you guys are following me here. Twitch.tv/TheRatsCast for more fun and games. I will be back tomorrow, of course, with my nephew, the Gamer Guy 113, for more Elder Scrolls Online. So come join us for that. Make sure you're following the socials at cyperrat on Twitter, at X at the Ratscast, Instagram on Threads, and BlueSky.Social. You got posts there when I'm going live, what games going to be playing, so there's going to be any changes or cancellation scheduling. Choose the first place you're going to find out ahead of time. Let's post a lot of gaming news and other game related information, all kinds of fun stuff, pictures of the berry. If you want to check out the cat, that's all over there. So yeah, go check that out, please, and thank you. If you want to catch more Dreamlight Valley Magic, you can catch all of this that you missed the last 6 years over on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ratscast, where I have a ton of games and content over there for you guys to watch and enjoy. As I am a variety streamer, and I've been doing this for a very, very long time, and I have a ton of stuff over there for you guys to watch and enjoy. So go check that out, please, and thank you. If you're watching this already on YouTube after the fact, thank you for being here and being part of the show. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you guys as well. Always appreciate everybody on YouTube who stops, and it's such a hard channel to find content creators and especially smaller content creators like myself. So if you guys can like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and leave comments, that helps the algorithm find my channel and post it to more people who are willing to come in and check out some of the types of games that I play. So yeah, if you guys can do that, would appreciate it. Other than that, thank you guys so much for being here, be part of the show. Hope to see you guys all very soon. Next episode of the Ratscast. Until then, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.